How did Johnny Depp meet Amber Heard? Johnny Depp and Amber Heard are presently doing time in a Virginia courtroom. Depp, who appeared in court for 3 days this week, is suing his ex-wife for $50 million over an op-ed she penned in the Washington Post in 2018. Continue watching this video to learn the answer to this question. How they ended their relationship after 13 years is the tale of an on-set spark that developed into a short marriage gone awry. Appearing in court for Depp is a trial over whether Amber Heard slandered him in a 2018 newspaper op-ed. The trial has developed into a spectacle, with Depp testifying about anything from taking medications as a youngster to having a near mental collapse in which he used his severed finger to write on the wall in his own blood to chronicle his ex-alleged wife's falsehoods. So, I know it is ringing in your mind, how did they meet? And how did their relationship end? Depp and Heard met while shooting The Rum Diary, a 2011 Depp-produced film based on an unpublished piece by the late Hunter S. Thompson that Depp found while looking through Thompson's archives with Thompson, his buddy. Depp described Heard as the ideal incarnations of the novel's femme fatale heroine Chenault. That's what the Chenault Hunter is looking for, Depp remembered. She has the potential to kill me. They began dating a few years later, with Depp describing their early relationship as a traditional Hollywood romance. Depp would refer to Heard as Slim, while she referred to him as Steve, nicknames popularized by Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall in 1944 film To Have and Have Not. Depp, 58, acknowledged the age disparity between him and Heard, 36, and likened it to the 25-year gap between Bogart and Bacall. I acknowledged the fact that I was the old craggy fogey and she was this beautiful creature, he affirmed. So, how actually did the marriage of these two end? Depp said that matters in his marriage started to alter when he felt he was suddenly simply incorrect about everything in Heard's eyes. Heard, according to Depp, made tiny jabs at him, dehumanized him, and admonished him. The insults evolved into full-fledged circular debates with no way in or out, according to Depp. It was like a rapid-fire, never-ending processions of insults, Depp added. Soon after, Heard started physically assaulting him, according to Depp. He said she once hurled 2 bottles of vodka at him, one of which burst and sliced his fingers to the point that bone was visible. Depp said that he used the spliced blood to scribble on his walls and retell falsehoods he had caught Heard speaking. Depp said at the hospital and he lied to protect Heard and told the doctors that he had wounded himself. Heard attorneys claim he sliced his own fingers. Okay guys, this is truly from Depp's perspective, but looking at it, we don't see Heard's perspective save for the fact that she defamed Depp in a public speech. So let's see what actually happened on the flight to Boston. One of the main causes of their dispute is what happened on a private aircraft Depp and Heard traveled from Boston to Los Angeles in 2014, when he was shouting the gangster thriller Black Mass. According to Heard, Depp attacked her on the plane when he was blackout drunk. To evade her badgering, Depp claimed that he took 2 oxycodone pills, an opioid to which he acknowledges he was hooked at the time, shut himself in the aircraft restroom, and went to sleep. He informed the court that he merely drank a glass of champagne before boarding the plane. However, messages he wrote to actor Paul Bettany at the time indicated that he had had half a bottle of whiskey, 1,000 Red Bull vodkas, and 2 bottles of champagne before the trip. Heard's lawyer have also cited text messages Depp wrote to Heard after the trip, writing, "Once again, I find myself in the positions of guilt and remorse. I need to improve." What other things did Depp text? Heard's lawyer have emphasized text Depp made to Bethany in which he indicated a wish to murder and degrade Heard. Depp wrote, "Let's drown her before we burn her," after claiming he planned to burn her. "I'll burn her body afterwards to ensure she's dead." Depp apologized to the jury for his use of obscene language, saying that in the heat of the agony I was experiencing, I went to dark places. He also linked his writing to Thompson's gonzo approach, which often used loud language and inflated ideas. But listen guys, this is Depp we are talking about. There must have been levity moments here, so let's see. Yeah, told you so. Check this out. So, despite the serious claims and filthy text messages presented in court, Depp's hearing has included some amusing moments. When questioned if he ever drank whiskey in the morning, Depp said, isn't happy hour anytime? When questioned whether he had ever provided medications to rocker Marilyn Manson, Depp said that he had given Manson a tablet to enable him to stop talking so much. And as we come to the end of this episode, leave a comment on this video's comment sections about this story. right after adding your comment. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to be present during the next video as we unravel the shocking realities that surrounds the daily life of famous celebrities that are in the middle of a physical abuse scandal which is followed with a divorce, such as the ones discussed in this video.